Hello, this is Abigail Herrera with the Queens Home Team at Keller Williams Realty Landmark 2. We're excited to welcome you to preview this legal two-family home located in Central Astoria, Queens, New York City. This property features 4 levels, which includes one apartment above, which features 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and there's also a duplex setup for the first floor and the second floor, which features 3 bedrooms, 1 full bathroom. In addition, there's a full finished basement, which has an additional bathroom, summer kitchen, and we also have 2-car private garage. And as you can see here, this is a semi-detached home. We're excited to take you on this preview, so come along and take a look. Now here, as you enter this property, you're taking directly into the front yard, which has pavers here, and they have a garden set up, which is really nice and enjoyable for you, those of you that enjoy gardening. You have this paved area set up here, which you can easily put furniture pieces if you'd like to enjoy outdoor space in the front of the house. But there's also the additional backyard space set up, which is also paved for your enjoyment. So our clients use this space for gardening, plenty of gardening area available for you. Welcome. Come on in. Welcome to the first level of this beautiful home. Now here you're taken into the living room area, which there's an open concept set up from the living room, the dining, all the way through the kitchen. So if you have visitors, family, friends, it's very easy to entertain while having a community feeling with everyone being able to have activity with each other. Now in this living room area, our clients have furniture set up for 5 persons, but because of the space, you can easily fit 8 persons between individual seating or couches. It's hardwood floors. We have about 8.5-foot ceilings above, and it's a very nice setup. Now right behind you, you'll also notice that we have an extra large updated window here. So this window actually takes up a lot of the wall space, so you have all the natural sunlight shining right through the front of the house. Now what's really nice about that is that if you're a plant lover, just like our clients are here, you actually have luscious greenery throughout because of all the natural sunlight that shines right in. Now, from the living room area, you're taken into the formal dining. And at one point, our clients have opened up the space, as I mentioned before. It's an open concept, but they wanted to have a more community feel with family and friends. So here in this formal dining area, they have a round table which fits comfortably 5 persons. But because of the length of the dining area, if you have different furniture pieces, whether round or rectangular, you actually have a lot more space for more people to sit down in this area if you like to have formal setting for your meals. Now, if you can also use this where, let's say you decide to use your furniture pieces where you have formal dining set up here, you can even have additional seating if you'd like to set up some seating area just along the stairwell here. So there's all different kinds of ways that you can design your space. Now here, as you're taken into the open kitchen, you can see that everything has been carefully placed along the wall. So you have plenty of counter space to cook your meals, to prepare your meals, and you also have floor-to-ceiling cabinetry to store all of your items. Now this kitchen has been upgraded, and you'll also notice a lot of other upgrades throughout the property as well. Now here we have shaker cabinets, stainless steel appliances, built-in microwave, a cook's grilling set up here. You also have a built-in dishwasher for those of you that do not like to wash dishes with your hands, for those dishpan hands. And also what's always very nice is when you have a window kitchen. So here in this kitchen we have 2 windows set up. Once again, you have different views of the rear of the property or the front through the open window towards the front of the property. And there's plenty of space here. If you decided that you wanted to even have some type of table set up for informal meals, you can easily set a small table on the side over here if you want to simply just have once again, a more informal setting in this area here. If you'd like to have additional countertop space, you can also use that with furniture pieces, or if you'd like to set up some type of furniture piece here, if you like to cook and you like to entertain as well, it really is in the design how you set up this property. Now, before we take you to the basement, which will be last, we'd like to tell you that there's actually 3 ways to enter and exit through this first floor. Not only from the front entryway we first take you in, you actually have access from the front entryway to take you to the second as well as the third floor, but you also have this stairwell here that takes you to the second floor. And then we also have a stairwell here through the kitchen that takes you to the basement, and actually a separate outside entrance to exit the property towards the back. So let's first take you to the second level through the interior of this first floor. So you have 2 steps to get to this landing here. And you have an additional 12 steps to get to the top level. So that's a total of 14. So once again, as you've seen in other videos, when you have a total of 13, 14 steps, you actually have very high ceiling height. As you're taken to the second level through this access way, you see directly the main bathroom for this floor here. Now, as you've seen the design in this bathroom, I'd love to tell you a house hack. My husband and I actually just did this in our house about 1 month ago, where we had green and pink tiles. What we did is we contacted a reglazing company, and if you didn't know, reglazers actually not only can reglaze tubs, but they can also reglaze tiles in the entire bathroom. So from pink and green, we went directly to all white, and it absolutely modernized the bathroom without having to go through a major renovation project. So that's a really good thing to note. Now from the bathroom, here we are in the first bedroom towards your left. So here for the size of the bedroom, you can comfortably fit a full-size bed in this room. Now this furniture piece is a personal item, so it actually takes some space away from this, but depending on your furniture, it's actually much more open without this furniture piece. As you can see, they're using it for office space, and so it really depends on how you'd like to have this house set up for your own needs. So once again, comfortably fit a full-size bed. You also have a closet set up here as well. Now through the hallway, we have one closet here, which is a linen closet. And then you're taken into the next bedroom. So here in this bedroom, the size of the bedroom, you can comfortably fit a queen-size bed. You have a closet space set up over here, and also a windowed room with a neighboring building next door. Now, this is the third bedroom for this level. This third bedroom here is the largest of the 3. Here, they have a king-size bed set up, and you can even comfortably fit a California king. And so it's a very large space bedroom, plenty of space, and the two windows are facing towards the front of the house. You also have your closet set up here, and our clients currently have some racks set up for additional storage. Now remember, I told you there are different ways to get to the top level from the first floor. There's different access and entry points. So here from the second level, this is leading into the common hallway. Now let's take you into the top level. Welcome to the top level. Come on in. So as you're taking to this top level, you're welcome to an open floor plan between the kitchen and the living room. But first, let's take you to see the full bathroom for this unit. Come along and take a look. So as you've seen in the bathroom, there's been some updates from the tiles on the floor as well as the vanity. If you'd like, if the colors are not for you, there's also ways to upgrade a bathroom without having to go through an entire renovation. In our own home, we've simply reglazed the tiles to all white, which brings a much more modern look in case that is something that you'd like to do for your bathroom. So now, between the open concept between the kitchen as well as the living room area, it allows you to easily entertain if you have any visitors stopping by for enjoyment. While you're cooking your meals, you can simply entertain your guests here. So here with this open kitchen area, it's quite wide in space, and you have countertop to cook and use to prepare for your meals. We also have cabinetry above and below, stainless steel appliances. You also have the built-in microwave, and you also have a windowed kitchen. Now the neighboring buildings are quite far in distance, so you don't have the buildings on top of each other versus some other areas of Astoria. Now here in the living area, this is also a nice size space. They have smaller furniture pieces here. If you want to set up a different table here as well to separate the space between kitchen as well as the living room area like our clients have done here, you can certainly do that. So it's here, it's very, very nicely set up. We actually have a 3-seater here, but you can comfortably fit a 4-seater depending on the size of your furniture. You also have 2 windows along the wall here, and then you're taking in the 2 bedrooms for this apartment. The ceiling height is about 8, perhaps 8.5 feet of space. And you also have the lighted fan that allows for distribution of heat and cooling. So let's first take you to see one of the bedrooms for this apartment. So come and take a look. The windows of the bedrooms are facing towards the front of the house, which is on 47th Street. Now here you're taken into the 2nd bedroom. Now come along, and we'd love to take you to tour the outside of the property. Come along. Now here's where you're taking directly back to the front of the house. This is the main entryway, and once again to your left is one access to get to the 1st floor apartment. You also have the hallway that takes you to the 2nd floor as well as the top unit. Now you have this common door set up, but you have separate entries for each of the apartments. Now let's take you in to see the basement. Welcome back. Such a lovely home. I mean, you can't get enough of this place. You really have to see this in person. Now back into this lovely updated kitchen. This is the entry point to get into the basement, outside of the back of the home where you have the other outside entrance. So come along. Welcome to the finished basement. Once again, you have access from the 1st level as well access from the back of the property. Now here we have this finished basement set up. You have the boiler room set up back here with an additional bathroom in the back, storage behind you, storage additional over on this space here, and you also have your summer kitchen set up that leads towards the back of the property. So here, as you can see, they use this space for their children to use for recreational activity. So there's plenty of space that you can use to store your items away. They have this additional space set up back here, which goes all the way from this section all the way to the back wall here. So come along and take a look. Now, towards the boiler room, you have your washer set up here, your hot water heater and your boiler, and there's an additional bathroom set up here towards the back. So come along and take a look. Now let's take you through the summer kitchen towards the back of the house, which was one of our favorite sections of this home. So as you're here, you're entertaining your visitors. You have plenty of space set up here. You have also the sink set up here as well. In case you don't want to run upstairs, you like to have some refreshments. Plenty of space to entertain. If you like to have some dry food or even items that you cooked upstairs, you can bring it down here, because towards the back of the property is a small finished area that's set up where you can also have barbecuing. So come along and take a look. Now here we have 6 steps to get towards this back area, which is one of your areas as a private oasis. Plenty of space to set up for seating depending on your patio furniture. Our clients have 2 grills set up. They actually enjoy this area here all throughout the year, all throughout different seasons. And it's also set up privately with this gated area here. What's really nice too, very popular, is that they have these lights set up. So in the warmer weather during spring, summer, and fall, this is a really beautiful area set up. And then you also have the back of the property that makes it even more private. Now here is where we have the party shared area set up between your neighbors directly to your private 2-car garage. Plenty of space set up. And what's nice also about this area here is that there's a lot of space set up to maneuver your cars around versus some other areas of Astoria where the driveways are just too tight. Now come along and let's take a look at the side of the property here. So through the party driveway, this is actually a much wider space. So if you have an SUV, a larger car, it's so much easier to get through this shared driveway versus the very narrow ones where you can barely maneuver your car. So that's a really great point about this home. And you are directly as the first garage as you're taken in through the party driveway. Here you can see right along the side of the home, the brickwork is set up very nicely repointed through the top and the bottom of the property. So it's actually very good condition of the brickwork. Now that you've toured the property, we're excited to tell you about the neighborhood offerings for lifestyle. So here, transportation is very easy. We're just one block away from the 46th Street station, which is at 46th Street and Broadway, which is just 1 block away. We're also located nearby Northern Boulevard, Broadway, and Steinway, which are literally within blocks. Here you have access to restaurants, retail shops, grocery stores, laundromats, and so much more. We're also nearby the BQE, which is 278, which easily takes you into Brooklyn. You can easily access Manhattan, as well as the Bronx, even New Jersey and upstate. As for schools, we're zoned for PS 151 and IS 10. Last but not least, we're also easily located nearby LaGuardia Airport for those of you that enjoy traveling. Now that you've taken a tour to preview the property, you know the area offerings. This is such a lovely area of Astoria, and we're excited for you to stop by to take a look. For any questions, feel free to contact us. My information will be listed below. And as always, thank you for your time, and we wish you continued peace and safety. Take care.